Legend of Persia is a game that was successfully funded on Kickstarter and was even greenlit on Steam. That is awesome, especially with a Kickstarter budget of only $3,000. But at the end of the day, that doesn't matter because first impressions are everything, and Legend of Persia does not come out with its game face on. It's more of a, I just got out of bed, give me a few minutes face. First things first, the best thing about Legend of Persia is the cutscenes. They are pretty well animated, and the moment I opened up the game, I had hope, which was then smashed by a bus. Legend of Persia is an action RPG dungeon crawler in the vein of Diablo or Torchlight. Actually, it plays and looks a lot like the very first iPad dungeon crawler games. Character creation is basically choosing from 3 pre-made looks and then setting your difficulty. Then it's back to the cutscenes. Why can't the game look like this all the time? I'll give Legend of Persia another thing. The voice acting isn't that bad. I'm actually, hey, family show! Yeah, it feels like it. Oh, come on, more cutscenes? Finally, it's go time. Let's pick up our first quest. Do I have the quest? I do? Really? Oh, okay. This game controls like most other dungeon crawlers. You left click on an area to move. However, the pathing leaves a little something to be desired. There are gaps in between the buildings. Just go through one. Go! Why is this area even here? Inventory management is pretty basic, with just a few slots for equipment. I also want to note that you cannot equip a bow as your main weapon. You must equip it as your secondary weapon, and then swap them so that you can use the bow. Turns out, you can also push the tab key to switch between the two, but you've got to go to the controls to figure that out. I like to think of this as a fun, aka frustrating, little puzzle mini-game you have to figure out. Except now I just told you, so I guess you're just stuck with the actual game. Sorry. Combat is done by repeatedly right-clicking on enemies. As you level up, you can unlock skills that can be activated by pushing the number keys. While this type of combat is fun in games like Diablo and Torchlight, here it feels, I don't know, it's just slow and boring. Speaking of leveling up, along with being able to unlock skills, you are given points to put into attributes that will raise your health, attack, dodge, mana, etc. I guess this is another thing that I will give Legend of Persia. Instead of being locked into one class, you are given a base character and build him into what you want to be. So, I guess that's nice. While you're out in the wilderness, there are some side quests you can pick up, but they also leave a little something to be desired. Just watch this whole side quest, the whole thing. Just watch. Well, at least it was short. The last thing I'm gonna give Legend of Persia is that blowing up barrels is hilariously over the top. Thank you to the developers for at least giving me that. Last thing on my list is the 2 boss fights I came across. They were less than exhilarating. This is where I think the major problem with Legend of Persia lies. While this is very similar to AAA dungeon crawlers out there, at no time during my playthrough with Legend of Persia did I feel threatened, challenged, or even rewarded. And I feel that's something that's necessary in this genre to keep people playing. Sadly, well-done cutscenes just won't cut it. But maybe if they added more exploding barrels. Yeah, this is better. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure to visit MMORPG.com for all your MMO related news. And if you like this video, make sure to visit my YouTube channel for more silly MMO related videos. There are links in the description below.